Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Pink Lady Presents. I tell everyone, Pink Lady Presents, it ain't over till I say it's over. And the big joke is that at a young 87 in my 88th year, I can say that with all humility and thank you. So it's attitude and gratitude. Today, I have sitting with me a lovely lady. Someone who definitely is living life well lived. And I love that expression because it means that someone is alive and energetic and vital and creative and living a life that everyone appreciates by their talent. And today, sitting here is lovely Mariea Antoinette.
Well, thank
Hello
you.
And welcome to
Hi,
Pink Lady
what an
Presents.
honor to be here.
Well,
So
let me
exciting.
tell you, it is my honor. When we first talked, Mariea, I went on the internet and wanted to see what you did and, you know, being a harpist and all that. And I was blown away. I mean, honestly, audience, you're going to see later what I'm talking about. First of all, when I think of a harpist, years ago, we had a harp at our synagogue back east.
Okay.
And it was played by an older woman. She had gray hair, I'll never forget it, the sweetest lady. And she would come in, she couldn't play like during service, but it was like afterwards in the social hour.
Right.
And she was excellent. But I remember her, this older woman. And here, before you, everyone, is this glamour girl who could definitely be on the stage or film or whatever. I mean, really. So, you were born in Ohio.
Yes.
But you were raised in San Diego.
Absolutely.
And you took piano lessons as a young girl.
Yes.
Because you liked the instrument, or you...
Well, it was a requirement. You know, my father and my mom made all of my brothers and sisters take piano lessons on Saturday from one of the deacons at the church. So, I mean, I loved music, but it was just one of those things. I was like, I don't think the piano is my thing. But from that transition, I played in the children's gospel choir, which I loved.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and so the transition was piano, children's gospel choir, and then I ended up going to a school, all-girls school, who had a music program in the school, and the harp was one of the things that they had.
So when you were in the school, the all-girls school, and you saw a harp, like, was it, oh my God, what is that? I mean, how did you even think of playing a harp?
Well, it was the demonstration. The harpist, she demonstrated the harp, and she played Debussy's first arabesque and on the harp, and it made the hair on my arm stand up. I'll never forget it. And I thought, oh my God, that is the
now,
most
how young
beautiful.
were you then?
I was 12.
12, wow. And then that's when you started to take what they call private lessons.
Yes, with her.
Well, I had never heard of it. I was reading in your bio and stuff. It said you thought of it as a glamorous instrument.
Yes.
At that age. I think that's fabulous.
Yes, I had a vision for me playing it and that I would be doing this type of thing, you know, doing special events and concerts and on the big stage. And I just knew I needed to learn what I needed to learn in order to get where I wanted to go.
Good girl. Well,
yes.
How difficult is a harp?
Well, they say that the harp is the most difficult instrument to play besides the French horn because you're playing an upright instrument. You've got 47 strings and 7 pedals, in which people don't know that the harp has pedals on the bottom.
I didn't know that myself.
Yes, and so each pedal has 3 notches. So while I'm changing keys,
excuse me, this is a family show, so. I'm bad. Okay, so wait a minute. So go back. It has how many pedals?
7 pedals.
7 pedals.
Yes.
And the notch. What does the notches mean?
They change the key signature. Yeah, it would be like the black keys on the piano.
Okay.
So you know how you have the white keys, black keys. So the black keys would change the keys from flat to sharp to natural. But you're supposed to do it in such a way where nobody even notices it.
Never noticed when you were playing before and warm up and stuff like that.
Yes.
So how difficult did you find it as a young girl?
Well, you know, the funny thing about that is that I never knew the harp was supposed to be the most difficult instrument. So I just stepped into it like I'm supposed to do that.
That's right.
So I didn't even look at it as it's the most difficult instrument. I just did what I was supposed to do.
They say that when you don't know something,
Right.
that someone else knows, like how difficult a violin might be, or
Right.
the harp, or whatever, you just do it.
Right.
Because it's an
There's no
instrument.
limitations.
That's right, and no
Yes.
limitation. So, how long did you actually take you to be a professional enough to go out and play among
Other people. I would say about 10 years I took private lessons and maybe less. And my teacher started having me play weddings and in the church. Little songs, little snippets here and there.
Right,
And then next thing you know, people started to ask me to play, well, I would like you to play my wedding. Or I'm going to have a reception. Can you come and play
Yes.
maybe 20 minutes for music because people are arriving?
Yeah,
Sure.
see, that's what they think.
Yes.
It's an intermission, but performance.
Right.
At the same time.
Exactly.
And now we're going to hear and see a gorgeous video of a most magnificent That Thing. Wow. Oh, my Lord. Woo! First of all, you, with the background of the water and the orchestra, and just everything. Wow, that was fabulous.
Well, thank you.
I know our audience is like, more. Well, wait, let's find out about her first, okay? That really was excellent.
Well, thank you. That was down in San Diego at the San Diego 3rd Annual Smooth Jazz Festival on the Embarcadero.
Wow.
And that band is my band and my orchestra called Mariea Antoinette and her Soulful Orchestra.
I love it, her soulful orchestra.
Yes.
You know, you performed all over the United States,
Yes.
Europe, Africa.
Yes.
How were the audience in Europe and Africa with the harp?
Oh, they were totally stunned, especially Africa, because I was in the camera rooms, and they were
wow.
elated because they never even see the harp.
I
The
love
harp.
it.
So they had all these dignitaries on the front row, and to my surprise, they were, sitting there with their mouths hanging open,
Right.
like, what? They thought it was
What is
unbelievable.
that?
Yeah,
Right.
it was unbelievable. And the next day, I landed on the front page of the Cameroonian newspaper, so that was really nice. And then driving into Africa to do business downtown,
Right.
on the radio was on, and there it was. I'm in the car, and my music comes up on the radio. I'm like, oh my God, I don't believe this.
Oh my!
So that was very exciting.
Yes,
it was very exciting.
And what about in Europe?
Yeah, the same response.
thing.
Well, Europe knows harp.
Yes, they do.
So that's a cool thing.
Right.
It's just my
And the
style.
courts and the courts and all that.
Yes,
they
my
used to
style
play.
of playing, very soulful, very funky, very jazzy.
Now, what does that mean? Funky? It's like it says jazz, funk, harp.
Right.
I mean,
well,
like-
you're used to classical
Correct,
harp,
yes,
right?
you're right.
So now you're going to throw a little bit of flavor in there and have some jazz elements to it. And then the soul part comes from the repertoire of using soul music, but you normally do not see on the harp, the soul music. And then we get, like I did a song called Boogie Nights. So that's the funk part. They're like, Boogie Nights on the
Right.
harp. Nobody would believe, there's no way you can do that.
And you did.
Yes.
How do you get some of these ideas of how to play the different things on the harp?
Well, I started out with a wonderful producer by the name of Carl Evans Jr., who was the musical director of the jazz fusion group Fatburger, and they're the ones who started the smooth jazz genre, really
Wow.
across the nation.
Before we do anything else, my dear friends, we are going to see Before the Harp, sitting there in that gorgeous, gorgeous harp here, which is gold. I just love it. We're going to have Mariea Antoinette, our guest, special guest, for you to show you what beautiful, beautiful music is all about. We will be right back.
At one time or another, every family is faced with mobility issues for a loved one. Call Before You Fall is here for you with all the safety and mobility solutions your family needs. Come see Alex in the Call Before You Fall showroom, or if you can't, they'll come to you in one of their fully stocked service vans. So put your mind at ease today. Call Alex at 1-800-829-1491. Remember, be on the safe side.
We are back. I mean, I'm looking at this instrument, everyone, and I'm going, oh my Lord. I mean, you just gotta go like that. You just feel so, I already feel so good. Can I touch it?
Yes.
Oh my God.
You can do a glissando.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. I could be a harpist. I mean, I could be the world's tiniest harpist. My claim
you won't be, but-
I know, my claim to fame. Everyone, I am in awe of the instrument. I am more in awe of this beautiful, lovely lady who is an artist at this harp. And the music that comes forth, as you've seen a little bit on the video, is just so melodic and so, it's melodic, but in a way, Mariea, it's like wild.
Yes.
It's like alive and exciting. Am I right?
Yes,
I mean, it's just both.
yes.
And without any more talking, I know you want to hear her. Go to it, my darling, because you know what? I am so proud that you're here with us on Pink Lady Presents. I'm out of here. You're on. Yes.
song that you just heard was entitled Mariea Antoinette's Overture. Next up, we're going to do All My Strings, which is the title cut from my soon-to-be-released CD titled All My Strings.
We will be right back.
From infants to seniors, AdvantagePlusCaregivers.com provides quality, compassionate caregivers that you can depend on. And for those departing the hospital, our transitional care service delivers significantly improved patient outcomes. So if you or someone you love is in need of home care, call 1-800-687-8066. AdvantagePlusCaregivers.com. We're all about the care.
Why don't we do a song called Fly Away, another original tune straight from the Harpist CD.
Oh, my dear, my dear. I have to say, out went, and I'm sure for the audience as well out there, out went any thoughts of a harp as background.
Yes.
Because that's gone with today. You absolutely, Mariea, took us on a trip, a journey to the heavens today.
Oh,
because you just opened up this whole genre of harp music. You play beautifully.
Thank you.
You are beautiful.
Thank you.
Your talent is God-given. And for all you little girls and boys out there,
Yes, yes.
hello, a brand new instrument in my eyes to take up.
Yes.
Because it absolutely sends me on a fabulous journey. And I want to thank you and bless you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Just wonderful. My dear friends, I said that to you from the very beginning of our shows, that we bring you lives well lived. Well, lives living. And that's what Mariea Antoinette is bringing to all of us. So God bless
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
God bless all of you. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Woo!
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry. I'm gonna take the town and turn it upside down. I'm gonna live until I die. They're gonna say, what a guy. I'm gonna play for the sky. Ain't gonna miss a thing. I'm gonna have my fling. I'm gonna live until I die. The blues I lay low, I'll make 'em stay low. They'll never trail over my head. I'll be a devil till I'm an angel, but until then